feeling vulnerable. I've been looking for my soul, but I think you know it, that I went and sold to the highest of the bidders. Baby, when you're not with me, locked in your city, please. I'd do anything just for a taste. Honey, can't you read my body language and the look on my
that she continued to try to get back together. She threatened for getting life insurance to help protect your family. That's why we gave the acceptance. I don't know why I was so hungry, but this soup was so good. It was from that Jamaican place. Then I turned around and ate this. Y'all know my stomach was on 10. But it's just grapes and honey vanilla yogurt. It's really good. Y'all should try it. I think it's supposed to rain all day today. Next week. Now my sister then was here this Sunday to Wednesday, and it was cool. But next week supposed to be like all next week supposed to be 70s and 80s. So I picked my cousin up Friday night. Let me see, is it gonna rain Friday? No, it's not even gonna rain Friday. Oh, tomorrow Friday. Yeah, it's gonna rain all day today. But look at this. All next week. Where y'all at? Can you see it? Monday, 71, all the way to Saturday. 70s and 80s. Ain't that something? Even though it's going to be cloudy, but it still would have been nice while they was here for us to, be out doing stuff. Because Tuesday, we did something Monday, but Tuesday it rained all day. So, and it was cold. No, it was. Yes, it was. It was cold. But then Wednesday, when I was taking them to the airport, the sun was shining. It was all nice and pretty outside. But y'all, I don't want to DoorDash no more. I'm tired of it. I need something else to happen. I need to manifest something else because I'm tired of putting the wear and tear on my car. I'm tired of just, riding around all day. I want to do something different. Ooh, excuse me. I'm ready to do something different, but I got on some pajamas. Look at these pajamas. They're Christmas boxes, present boxes. It's a whole little two-piece set. But I thought my purses was going to be here yesterday, but I forgot it was the holiday. But I see they on their way. They local, but the post office been holding on to them. They've been having them since, I think, the 15th. I don't know what this post office be doing. Why the delivery people be playing games, but whatever. It ain't nothing on TV. I thought I was finna watch First 48, but that ain't came on yet. So I've been watching LMN and doing work. I'm not done, but I'm about to be done for the day. Cause I've done a lot. I've been gone I was off, so we was closed Monday for the holiday, and then I had took off Tuesday and Wednesday because my sister was gonna be here. But yeah, the pooch is just laying around. I need to take them out before the rain starts. But my daughter sent me this girl on YouTube. I just love these twists. I really like this style. I think
next time I need to get a color that's closer to my hair, because I hate the way it's all, you know, two-tone, different color at the roots. I don't like it. Maybe if my hair was longer and it was like blended in, like mixed all the way in or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to get it closer to my color this time. And I'm thinking about letting my hair come down a little bit more. So like maybe have one more row of braids and then like bring it down to a V. I think that's what I'm finna do. Let it grow out some, just a little bit. I don't need too much hair on my head. But my daughter has sent me this girl on YouTube. She told me, you watch her. I think you'll like her. Y'all kind of similar. I'm like, we similar. She like, yeah. She ghetto. She kind of ghetto too. Girl, I ain't ghetto. What are you talking about? She listen to rap too. Just because you listen to rap don't mean you ghetto. I ain't ghetto. Maybe just a little bit, but not a whole lot. But yeah, I just watched one of her videos, her last video. But yeah, I like her video, so I subscribed to her. So now I got 4 people. It'd be hard to find, hard finding people. And then I don't want to just have all these random people either. But as long as only women, I only see women. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm sure some men out there. I wonder what they talk about. I'm going to look them up. But, yeah, she kind of funny. I mean, I liked her content. She live in Dallas. I don't know where she from, but she live in Dallas. So she took a trip to Memphis. She was only there for an hour because she had to be right back at the airport. She was dropping her daughter off to stay for a week. So maybe she from Memphis because she got a southern accent. So maybe she from Memphis. I don't know. I'm going to go back and look at some of her videos. She got some pretty good content. But, yeah, she had dropped her daughter off to stay for a week in Memphis, single and, dating. So, yeah, I like her. Yeah, I like these girls, the ladies I done found. So I got the 4. I'm going to look up to see if it's some men vloggers and see what they be talking about. I'm curious now. I'll tell y'all what I find. I'll be back. I found some. It's not a lot out there. I saw more men from other countries, but it's still not a lot out there. I found one guy. He was kind of interesting to watch. But, yeah, I never thought about that. That was pretty cool. But he had turned on, he was like, Alexa, turn on some piano, something. She started playing this little, this slow type music or, it's like the elevator music, but not. And it was piano, it's the piano or whatever. But, and I noticed the other guy did this too. Not that, but as the videos, while it's going and, they doing different things, they, like, stuff coming up across the screen, like just saying, oh, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it. Like his is, he chilling or whatever for his mental health. And then the next screen, it was, because he do like flashes, I guess, to go to the next screen, the next scene. And he was like getting ready for the gym. He not talking, but, the words is coming up across the screen. That was pretty cool. But it reminded me when he said, Alexa, play da-da-da. It reminded me.
Okay, here's Hulu. To use it, you will need to go to the Alexa app.
Alexa, stop. It reminded me because when I one day I was like, oh, when I realized my tripod was, the legs came out, I said, oh, I want to record myself sleeping. I want to see what I do in my sleep, what I, how, if I snore, which I snore, if it's loud, if I got sleep the sleep apnea, whatever. I said I wanted to do it, but then I'm like, cause maybe I could see, what other people see or hear, whatever, when I'm sleeping. I'm like, I want to see what other people hear or see. Then I got to thinking about it, like, do I really want to scare myself? Because I don't want to see myself sleeping, then start dating, and the minute I'm about to stay the night, it's flashing in my head what I witnessed. And it's already, when you learning somebody, you already kind of be like uncomfortable the first time y'all sleep to, stay the night together or whatever. I know I don't sleep good because it's foreign. And I'm like, I think that would play on my mental. So I might need to leave that alone. Oh, I need to get my tattoo redone. I'm going to see if I could get this one touched up. I know them hand tattoos, especially right here, they'll fade. Because I already had this touched up once. But I'm going to go get it redone. But, I got a new tattoo. Me and my sister went and got a tattoo. Let me show you my sister's tattoo. I ain't showing y'all mine. More than enough. Where y'all at? The font is so pretty. And it's right here. And go across there. The bottom. Right here. It's so pretty. Then I got another one. Mine is on the inside right here. It wasn't bad. It didn't hurt. He did really good. He was quick. This a new guy. The guy I usually go to, you got to make an appointment with him. And this was so last minute. My sister looked up a place, which that was a good pick. And I've seen that place before, but I've never been there because I try to stick with the person that I know do a good job. So, but this guy, Eddie, that was his name, Eddie, real good. He did a really good job. And he was playing some good music, like he was jamming. But yeah, good conversation, but I mean, I'm not scared of tattoos. The crazy thing is, I hate needles. I'm terrified of needles. When you gotta go get a shot or get your blood drawn or whatever. Nope. I am terrified. Like, they have to calm me down. It takes a long time for me to let them draw my blood. Like, a long time. Yeah, I go finna jump conversations. But, yeah, tattoos, I get them all day long. Because they surface, they not going. And then I think what happened is because I have floating veins. Like, you could see them. Like, you could see my veins, but the doctors always have a hard time getting to them. So, I think that probably did it. I don't know. I don't like needles. I've never liked needles. I hate them. I've been said I was going to take them out. So, let me take them out. I ain't really want nothing. I even said I wasn't even coming on here today, and I done ran my mouth. But, okay. I'm about to take them out for a walk. Come back in, put me some clothes on. I'm not door dashing because I'm manifesting something else. I'm about to have some income coming in from somewhere else. One of the other businesses I got going on, I'm hoping stuff start picking up. But we'll see. We shall see. But, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Touch it, touch it, touch it. Tell me what your policy touch it.
But I'm sitting here watching my girl and these smell. One thing about living in a condo, you attached to the units and y'all vents are attached. Baby, I'm somebody burning something. It don't smell good. Now I got the people that share a wall with me, which they about to move. I think this weekend they gonna be out. In my bedroom, no, not in my bedroom, the guest bedroom. Every once in a while in my bedroom, but mostly the guest bedroom. All you smell is weed. Then when the Asians move downstairs, now when I walk past, I be like, oh, I get so hungry because I smell they food. The mother cook every day, and it be. I swear, I feel like I talk like I ain't got teeth. But anyway, you could smell the shrimp fried rice and all that stuff that she be cooking. But right now, somebody burning something. I don't know if it's them because I don't think she cook like that. And every once in a while, I smell something burning, or I think it's her. Or it might be downstairs because she cooking all the time, and it might be something in they foods that they cook. It stinks. It stinks. But I found this new girl. I think I told y'all yesterday. I've been drinking. But anyway, I found this new girl and I'm sitting here watching her. She is so funny. Like, I really like her. The one, oh, I did tell y'all because my daughter say she remind her of me because we both ghetto. Whatever. But yeah, I've been watching her videos all morning. I'm starting to really like her. I mean, I already liked her, but the more of the videos I watch, the more I like. But it also made me think about, like, I think I originally, when I started YouTube not that long ago, but I was watching the videos, but I had been watching one girl before, and before I even thought about getting on YouTube. I had been watching her for a couple years. She started with a mukbang, however you say it, channel, because I love seafood, and you know, I used to watch her, whatever. Let me pause her. But so then, you know, I found another, I don't forget. Oh, the last three. So she was the only person I really followed. Well, originally I started out watching B-Love. That's how I started watching the videos, because B-Love used to eat. Ooh, I'm having a summer. B-Love started me watching YouTube because I had caught her video, I think on I don't know if it was it probably was Facebook, because I wasn't into Jesus. I wasn't into Instagram at the time. So I started watching her, and the way she was eating, I'm like, man, that food look good. So I started following her on YouTube, even though she was getting so many negative feedback. I mean, good feedback and a lot of negative feedback, but I ain't care. I'm like, this girl eating this food so good, and she don't even care. So I started with her. Then I had started seeing other people, but then I had started following a few other people, which I've since stopped following. But then my one girl who I was following, Sharika B, I'm going to put her up there just in case y'all want to follow her. But Sharika B, I started following her mukbang, but then she was trying to build her lifestyle channel too. So I'm like, I really like her, you know, and it wasn't even about her eating, even though her food used to look so good. She used to cook, and then every Friday her husband used to eat, and they'd do their little toast every Friday. It was real cute. But she was trying to get her lifestyle channel up, so I started following her on the lifestyle channel, which since I don't think she's been doing her mukbang, the eating channel. So, oh my God. I start following her, whatever. Then the last 3 people I start following have been since I've been doing the YouTube thing. Actually, did I start following the one Houston girl before? No, I didn't. I started following her after. So anyway, I'm getting to, like, when I started doing it, I'm like, oh man, my girl Sharika, she do the decorating. Now my house is nicely decorated. I came with the color scheme, and I had a vision of what I wanted, because this is my very first house that I lived in alone. When I was living in Houston, like when I got the condo in Houston, I knew going into it, I was buying that condo for my daughter. So let me rewind. I had been visiting Tampa. I knew I wanted to live in Tampa. However, I wasn't ready to come to Tampa at the time. And I had left the place I was renting. I was renting this townhouse, really cute townhouse in Houston, Jersey Village. And we all ended up moving in with my mother, because my brother ended up getting a job in Houston, which he applied for the job because he had a house in Louisiana. Remember, I used to live with my brother at one point. So I left and went to Houston. His ex-wife and daughter, my niece, moved to Houston. So when I was in Houston, he ended up getting applying for a job to come to Houston or whatever. So he came to Houston. He was staying with me because he wanted to be more active in my niece's life. You know, he wanted to be there, especially because she was so young. So then once my lease was up, I'm like, I don't want to keep renting. Like, I was paying, I think, $1,200 total, or $1,200 plus the HOA fee. I think was like $150 or $250, whatever it was. I felt like, remember, this is 2018, so the market wasn't what it is now. I'm like, what I'm paying for rent, I need to be in a house, because my very first house, when I was 25, I was paying $1,200 a month for my mortgage. And I'm like, I'm paying that in rent. This not even making sense. Like, I'm paying somebody else's mortgage. Why wouldn't I be paying down my own mortgage? So after my lease was up, me and my brother, well, my daughter was already staying with my mother, because when I left Houston, January 2019, she stayed behind and was still with my brother. And in April, I think May, the last week of April, first week of May, because they was coming down for my mother's birthday, 2019. My daughter moved in with my mother. Now, I had a 3-bedroom townhouse, upstairs, downstairs, real cute, but she wanted to live with my mother. I don't know. I can't remember what was going on at that time, but we was far enough, but she would come stay weekends or whatever with me. But anyway, because she was closer to her. My daughter transferred because she was working at Claire's in Louisiana, in Hammond. And so she transferred to the mall, Willowbrook Mall, which was closer to my mother's house than to my house where I was staying. So, but anyway, we all end up moving in with my parents. I keep saying my mother, but with my parents. We end up moving in with them. Me, my brother, and my daughter. Me and my daughter was sharing a room. My brother had the other room. So it was a tight space. So as I'm staying there, I'm like, man, I really want to get a house. And Mom, I'm like, go for it, do it or whatever. So, well, not a house, a condo. Because I'm like, I did the house. I know that's not what I want as a single woman at that time. Because taking care of a house is a lot for a single woman. First of all, I don't have a green thumb. I hate grass. Like, I don't even like to walk in grass with shoes on. I hate grass. It makes me itch. I just don't like it. So to have to take care of a lawn, yeah, you could pay somebody to keep cutting the grass, but you know, you want your lawn, your property to look good. So you want to get out there, plant stuff, and make sure your bushes look good. I ain't that person. I'm not her. I don't have that green thumb. My mother do. My mother loves lawns, decorating, all that stuff. I ain't her. So I'm like, okay, I want a townhouse or a condo. So my realtor, she was just like, oh, you know, this it. And I'm like, these floors, you know, they had jacked up the price. And I'm like, these floors, I don't even like these floors. And, you know, that's minor. But at the time, you know, you could be picky. I'm like, nope, I don't like this. So she was like, okay, I got another one that I could show you. It wasn't her listing, but it was another option in the complex. So she took me to that one. And the minute we walked in, my daughter was like, oh, I loved it because even though it's a condo, it was an upstairs, downstairs. So she got an upstairs, downstairs, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. You got a patio off the living room and a patio off the master. Real nice. So, of course, you know, I'm asking her, like, you know, you like this? Because, you know, we always knew, like, look, this is where you going to be living. You need to like this. I like it. I actually liked the one level because I was getting into that everything on one level. She like, oh, yeah, this is it. I like this. So we got her. I got that. So I lived there for a while. I did a little stuff there, but not too much. But I always knew, you know, okay, this is yours. I want, you know, I vacation in Florida. I'm like, I know I want to move to Florida. My mother used to live in Fort Lauderdale. I loved it since then. I never said it out loud, but I loved it since then because I was just so Chicago, you know, at that time. Even though I knew I was tired of the cold, I'm just like, I ain't leaving Chicago. This it, you know, I'm hanging, you know, this my place. But back in the back of my mind, I knew I loved Florida. So when I visited Tampa, and I had a cousin that lived like 30 minutes outside of Tampa. Ooh, this tattoo itch. I'm like, okay, you know, I talked to her, whatever, and I'm just like, when I was going home, I'm like, now that year I had went to Chicago, back home to Chicago. I had went to Puerto Rico. I had went to DC. I had went to Denver. Like, I was doing a lot of solo traveling that whole year. We had went to, actually, me and 2 of my cousins had went to Atlanta. Even after I came from Tampa, we went to Atlanta. Like, I was in the air, not the streets. I was in the air. But anyway, I'm just like, man, Tampa is it, you know, let me get my daughter settled. I'm like, okay, I want to get to Tampa. I love Tampa. Like, it just made me feel good. Like, something about this air makes me feel good. I don't have as many down days as I did anywhere else. So I'm like, okay, let me get her settled and get over to Tampa. So I finally found a place, and life was good. The industry was booming, you know. I was killing it. So fast forward to YouTube, and I said all that to get to YouTube. So start watching YouTube, and I'm like, oh, okay, And now I want to get on YouTube, and it's like, okay, my girl, she real good at decorating. Like, I had in my mind, like, how I wanted my house to look. I had it visioned, you know. I had it gutted. My condo was gutted. It used to be a wall. I'll show you befores and afters. It used to be a wall when you first walk in the door. The kitchen was boxed in. I'm like, but when I walked up them stairs on my front porch, I walked up them stairs and looked in because I have an arch at the top of the door that's open. I looked in, was like, dang, them ceilings is tall. My realtor opened up that door and we both walked in the door. Both of us was like, this is it. She was like, cousin, that's it. And I'm like, this is it. You know, you just got that. It was just that feeling like, man, this is it. Like, I feel when I walked in, like it was hugging me, like, welcome home, you know. So I knew this was it. So I knew, even though it didn't need nothing, like the master bedroom had been recently renovated, or whatever. Carpet wasn't bad. I have bad allergies, so I knew I immediately I knew I wasn't gonna do carpet. But everything was just like good. You know, I had the vision already what I wanted it to look like as far as decorating, but I'm not a decorator. That's not my thing. Like, I have the vision. I know what I want it to look like, but to know where to go, to know how to kind of bring it together, I'm not good at that. I mean, I could grab some stuff here and there that I add to it to make it look even better, but I'm not the one that could, you know, I could tell somebody what I want and they'll go with it. So my mother, who just absolutely loves it, she's the one, we came out here, once it was done, finally, we came out here and I'm telling her, Mama, this is my vision. This is what I want. So while I was still working, my mama would be out there at the stores like, okay, she knew, went to Ross, went to, you know, I don't even know where all she went, but she'd come in every day with all these bags and be like, okay, this is what I got. Even the mirror and actually both the bedrooms, she got one mirror she got, because I got the navy blue, the same color blue that I got on my island, I have in my guest bedroom. And of course, all my counters matched throughout the whole house, the kitchen and both the bedrooms. So she was like, I got this mirror. Do you got some blue paint left over? And I'm like, yeah, and it was trimmed in like wood. She painted that mirror, the wood trim, put that up in the guest bedroom. Perfect match, like perfect. When I got another mirror that matched, because I didn't switch out the vanity and the cabinet and the master bedroom, because it was new and it had the soft closed doors and it matched. I have a above my shower. I'm gonna take y'all on a tour. I have above my shower is some storage. So she found a mirror that matched it perfectly. Like, then she came. Well, I had everything painted because I'm such a natural person. Like, the gray is my color. Gray is my color. I love grays and blues. So, you know, she even found the little picture thing, art over by my coffee machine or whatever. I did do the trinket stand. I did that, and I found the blue chairs on Wayfair. I got the furniture. Like, I know how to pick furniture. You know, I know how to do all that. All the furniture was mine. But she was the one that came in and pulled stuff together. Like, you know, she found the stands in the guest room. She found the little pictures and like a lot of the little stuff. She was the one that did that. I did this. I knew I wanted little bar, and my space is small, but it feels big because my ceilings are so tall. And I know I wanted a bar, but I needed a corner bar. Then even then, I was like, where am I gonna put this? Because originally, my trinket stand used to be against the wall by the door, which it kind of made it tight because of where the couch, how the couches sit. Because I had 2 blue chairs, but remember I told y'all Mia tore up one of my chairs. So when I finally, moved that out, I moved the stand over. So now it's an open walk space, but I do need a bigger picture. But I'm gonna go take y'all on a tour, even though I've had it since 21, but I've officially been moved in since February 23. Anyway, I done got all off subject. My whole thing was talking about the YouTube. I started watching the people, like, again, with the decorating and stuff, because a lot of them is, it's a lifestyle video. So a lot of them, like, be decorating. They do real good. Like my girl Sharika, she bad with the decorating. She do the neutrals and everything too. But I'm not a decorator. So when I started the YouTube, I'm like, dang, I gotta, figure out how to start adding stuff or, decorating or, whatever. My house is already decorated. And so then I started I end up finding the other girl from Houston. And she do a little decorating, and she also asks her people like, what y'all think? So she do a little bit, but she not like a decorator. She more so just like, the clothes, and she do a little she do a little bit of everything, whatever. Motivation, she try to motivate the girls or whatever. So for a while, and again, I haven't been doing it for a long time, but even the little time that I have been doing it, I just be looking at everybody like, okay, what can I take from them? How can I copy? And I have to keep telling myself, and it just reminded me because I'm watching this girl and she do so much. Like, she's really active in Dallas. Like, she's really active and I really like her, whatever. And I have to keep reminding myself, because you watch the videos to see like, oh, to get some type of examples on what you want to do, what you should be doing. And it's like, I'm not them, that's not my thing. I can't force myself to learn how to decorate. I can't force myself to have friends and be hanging out every day and going to do all these, scent smells and all that stuff. I got to keep reminding myself like, girl, you do what you do, and that's for anybody. Like, don't try to go on YouTube and figure out who doing what and how could you do what they do. You can't do what they do, because you got to figure out what it is that you want to do, what you good at, and just go from there. Like, if you boring, it's just a lot of people. And I was watching one girl and she was like, you got to find your thing, and that's so true. You have to find what you like. So what? Nobody else is doing it, but it's a whole group of people that do what you do. Like, just do what you do. Don't stress about finding, or because I remember watching one video when I first started, like, how do you get your numbers up or whatever? Or how do you become, real successful in this? And the guy was like, you got to download this app and it'll tell you, but you got to pay for it. And it'll tell you what the trend is. I don't do what the trend is. Like, that's not, like, what if I can't figure out the trend. What if my trend, what the trend is, like, doesn't make me happy, you know? So you got to figure it out. Like, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. And, you know, it took me a minute to figure that out, because when I originally started YouTube, it wasn't even to be a vlog, like to do this. I had started because of my clothing line, and I'm like, let me just do these little videos just showing my clothes or whatever. Then I'm like, okay, that's getting a little action, but let me do a little bit more, because I'm not a person, I don't like attention. I'm like, I don't want my face to be plastered over this thing. I had to get over that. Like, this your business. You need to make it work, you know, figure it out. So when I started doing it, I'm like, oh, I actually like this. This is kind of therapy, just talking, you know, it's like you talking to somebody, but you're talking to the camera, you know. I talk to myself anyway. But you know, and I'm sure the more I go, the better I get with the videos, the more topics I talk about, it'll get, you know, I'll start picking up or whatever. But I had to figure out, like, don't try to follow what somebody else is doing. Yeah, that might be was getting them views, but you not them. You didn't start when they started. You didn't, you know, make the moves that they did to get them to the point that they're at. You have to start from where you at and figure out and move forward from there. Figure out your own niche, you know, just, I don't know, but don't try to follow nobody else. Do your own thing. Because, I mean, you got to keep telling yourself that, because the more people you watch, like, I keep watching my girls or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. I could do that. And don't get me wrong. You could take stuff from what they doing if you think it's cute or something that you could do, but don't try to mock everything somebody else do. Be original. Because it's a group out there that's going to be for you too. So, but I've been talking too much. I'm going to do a separate video. I'm going to do a separate video just doing a tour of my before and after of my condo to show y'all how it came together, or had, you know, how I had visioned it, which it came out. You know, this is my very first place by myself. I bought it when I was 40 something. I don't know. I don't remember. I ain't even trying to calculate that. Now I don't want to say it, but I was 40, probably 1, 2. I don't know. But I love it. Like, I love my condo. The pool right outside my door. I got a front porch. I got a lanai. I love it. Like, I had my daughter at 18, and I had got my first place when I was 18. I was still 18 after I had 18 or 19. I probably was 19. And but again, I've always had somebody living with me, my daughter, you know. So this was, I wanted to make sure she was in a position so I could see what it felt like to live completely on my own. I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. Especially knowing my daughter is good. Like, my daughter is good. She pay all her bills, her car note, like, she got a good job. And she's very responsible. Now we just need to get her married and settled, and so they could pay off their house and take care of me. But yeah, she good. So knowing she good and being here on my own, I love it. Even though I still got these 2 little pooches, which is like kids. But it be so funny because I be in a room Like I'll be in my bed and I'll be on the phone talking, and I stop like, oh, I don't want to be too loud because I don't want nobody to hear me. Then I have to remember, oh, you live by yourself. You know, it's so crazy because even though she's grown, I still like watch the things that I say around or come. Like we have, like, she's an adult. We talk, you know, we have conversations. You know, we talk about just about everything. But sometimes it still be stuff that come up that I be like, ooh, I live by myself. You know, that type of thing. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to end the video because I've been rambling for a very long time. Tonight I'm going to pick up my cousin, so I will catch y'all on the next video and y'all will see her coming in. Peace.